Alright, so yo, what up YouTube? This is Mikey's bringing you some MLB 2k13 gameplay. I'm gonna do a franchise here with the Pittsburgh Pirates, who obviously play at PNC Park and have sucked recently. Pretty sure they had 20 losing seasons in a row. Yeah. Last year they were actually pretty good at the beginning of the season, but then they got good players like Wandy Rodriguez, who else? Gabby Sanchez, but then they still ended up losing like crap. But they do play in a pretty tough NL Central with the Milwaukee Brewers, Cincinnati Reds, who else is in there? The Cardinals. The Astros are finally in the AL, so we don't have to deal with them. So I expect actually a pretty good season with them. I'm gonna do spring training. Yeah, I know. As I go fix my lineups. The computer has Andrew McCutchen batting third, which I like totally don't understand because he's like the best contact hitter, but he also has power. So I'm gonna make Starling Marte. Sorry, I like totally don't know half these names. So I'm gonna make him bat leadoff because he has a lot of speed. He has pretty good contact and power too. Obviously, I'm gonna make El Toro, Pedro Alvarez bat fourth because he's just a beast with all of that power. And with a DH, I'm gonna make this guy Jerry Sands. I have no idea who he is, but I heard he has pretty good power, so I'm gonna have him in the lineup. I considered putting some other guys like Brandon Inge. He can play like anywhere. I looked up his stats. He can play like anywhere in the outfield, just about anywhere in the infield, and he can also catch. So I bet I don't even need to have a backup catcher on my roster when regular season time comes, so I can have like better hitters if I need any, in late game situations. So there's this James McDonald guy as shortstop. I also don't know who he is. But look, against lefties, they have him batting fifth, which I find crazy, even if his numbers are good. He's like not that young, 37 years young. But so I'll have him batting eighth regardless of his numbers just because. And I'm gonna have Russell Martin, their new catcher, who's like their highest paid player, even though he gets like what 10 million a year compared to like Albert Pujols, who gets paid 25 million. He signed that huge contract last year. Yeah. So I'm gonna have Alvarez batting cleanup even against lefties because he still has the power and everything. I considered getting Garrett Jones out of the lineup because obviously since he's lefty, his contact and power against lefties aren't that good, but I decided to leave him there. We have Travis Snyder. I have no idea how he got on the Pirates. I'm going to have him in the lineup too, even against lefties. I have no idea why. But obviously, as you say, I'm going to sorry about that, move Martin up. Yeah. I think this is a pretty good lineup. I think I can hit quite a ton of home runs as they did last year. And our wonderful pitching staff. Obviously, A.J. Burnett, who was pretty solid in his first year in Pittsburgh. Obviously, he's the ace. Then Wandy Rodriguez, who has a very good curveball. It's like 94, which I'm like a huge fan of the curveball. They got him at the deadline, I'm pretty sure, from Houston last year. Yeah. And then they have this like Kyle McPherson guy. I have no idea who he is. And look at his pitches. They kind of suck. So I'm going to move him out of the lineup. But I'm going to leave this Charlie Morton just because of the breaking ball, the curveball. So I'm going to take McPherson out and I'm going to put James McDonald in. I have no idea why they have him as a closer because he's like a starter. He started, he was a starter most of the year last year. So even though his stamina isn't that great, I'm going to put him third. And then I'm going to have Francisco Liriano, who they got this year, and Jason Grilli at closer. I heard they traded away like their closer. Who was his name? Whatever his name was, they traded him to Boston. So I'm gonna change up my difficulty sliders here. I play on kind of like a combination of legend and all-star. As you see, I'm gonna change the computer stuff like 65 or 75 because on like all-star or pro, they like never. I like to hit them every game. Not even funny in 2k12. I'm gonna make my power 55 just because usually I can't even get home runs yes, those are the other sliders. So with the Pirates, I'm gonna do spring training, obviously, just to see who I'm good with. So maybe I'll like have Clint Barnes playing shortstop when it comes time for regular season, or I might have Alex Presley in the lineup, you know, changes like that. Or maybe I'll have Ali Solis. No, I'm kidding. I looked up his stats. He's like terrible. He should be like in Double A, but apparently he was in the majors once upon a time, which is like shocking. So I expect to have a winning season, even though, as I think I said, the Pirates already had 20 losing seasons in a row, and last year didn't help either. They have a solid lineup that can carry me throughout the season, and their starters, aside from McDonald, can go deep into games, so I don't think I'll have to use my bullpen a lot, even though it's pretty good. So now here I go to my schedule. I have Atlanta. Oh my god, I played against them first. Spoiler alert, I was pretty bad. I only scored like 1 run and got like 5 hits in that game. Another spoiler alert, I lost. Then I have Baltimore third my schedule. And then I had them March 1st, like March 8th. I think you're noticing a trend. I have them on the 11th and 12th, on like the 21st and 24th. I think I counted that I played them like 6 or 7 times, which is weird because I don't even play them in the regular season. So yeah, I hope you tune in for my other videos. I'm gonna have my first 2 spring training games coming out soon. I'm gonna do 2 games at a time usually, and when it comes to the regular season, I'm gonna do a whole series at a time. So yeah, this is Mikey's. Hope to see you next time, and I'm out.